When you're performing a wide grip standing cable row, what we're trying to do is work the muscles in the upper back and the lats. Now, you're going to get a lot more work on the upper part of your back here, and this is a great movement for building muscle up there. Okay, so when you set up, make sure your cable stack set up right around the chest height. Okay, then you're going to make sure you have your wide bar here on the cable attachment. That way, you can use a little bit of a wider stance and feel more of the lats. Now, make sure when you're doing this exercise, just like almost every other horizontal rowing pattern, you keep the weight a little bit lighter, okay? Or keep the weight light enough to where you can hold good strict position. This is a postural exercise. So if we're using a lot of body English, if we're getting sloppy, we're not going to access the muscles that we want, and we're not going to be perfecting our posture, okay? So make sure you're staying tall, shoulders are backing down. Now, come on in here real quick, I'm going to show you something. So a lot of people, when they do this type of stuff, they always go thumbs around, and there's actually benefits to mixing this up. So on this exercise, I like to go thumb detached so I can keep my wrists a little bit more strict, and then it feels like I'm pulling more with my prime movers back here, rather than when I wrap around, I feel like I'm pulling my forearms. So try this grip, come around, okay, and then I want you to soften your knees, shoulders are backing down, and then start rowing. Squeeze at the top. Now, here's one thing I'll tell you about building muscle too for the upper back. When your arms extend out away from you, you don't want to stop here because then you're not putting your lats on full stretch. So my lats and my upper back are not under stretch, and that's how you really build a muscle, is to put it, lengthen and shorten it into a full stretch. So squeeze, fully let the arms extend, then pull. Just feel like your lats are stretching, or your upper back and lats are stretching and contracting. All right, it's your turn. Let's get started.